And we are live. How are you guys? Oh, look, we're not even ready. Yeah, we have an echo.
Okay. Am I going to have to go now?
Yeah. What up, everyone? We literally just pulled up. We've been at the Salt Lake City Beauty and Barber Convention from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then we drove from Salt Lake back to the lab. And so it's not that we're unprepared. It's that we just didn't have any time right to get there. So I have all the questions ready. Casey and I are ready. We know what we're going to talk about. But yeah, I apologize for the beginning. So anyway, let's see who's in here. What up, Casey? So you're in my house, huh? Can't hear you. You're muted.
Yes, I am in your house.
So good luck with having the kids be quiet. All right.
Hopefully your dog doesn't start barking at me.
I know, right? It's still. Do you have earbuds by chance?
What's that?
Do you have earbuds?
I don't. I was so prepared.
So go ask Candace. One of the kids will have a regular earbuds because there's a tad of an echo.
Okay.
Unless you guys don't think there's an echo. So hey, how you doing, Billy? Love the new picture, buddy. I forgot to tell you that. And how you doing, Mark? Appreciate you joining us. And let's see who else we have in here. Yep, see my dogs. Oh, it's just you guys. Hey, what's up, Joey? Hope you're doing well. What's up, E? I still need to email you, man. I haven't forgot. I promise. I've just been really busy.
We're getting some earbuds, Tyson. So
sweet. Yeah, so you can tell E. It's not that I haven't ignored his email. It's just we haven't had time. So you've been here, huh?
Oh yeah, we've been terribly busy. I mean, swamped. So yeah, Tyson's always busy. I can say that.
Yeah, and then today at the show at the expo, it was so loud. They had music and competitions, and I don't know what happened, but I lost my energy for a little bit. And so luckily we had Casey right here pick up the slack. So hey, what's up, Josh? Appreciate you, man, for joining us. Hope you enjoy the day. Hey, Mr. Russ. Hey, appreciate you telling him to like the button to like it. I appreciate that, man. And just making sure, Ellie Orchard. How you doing, Ellie? Now remind me, Ellie, who you are. I don't think I've seen you in here, or have I? Forgive me if I have.
I don't think I have I don't have a spot to plug these in, but
well, it is what it is, man. I promise. We'll just live with it.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, Mr. Walt. Him and I are going to be in New Orleans here shortly and go to watch the Saints game. I'm excited. We didn't know if we were going to be able to see the Saints game. And so luckily the Saints game, I think the first game is going to be October 3rd, and we're luckily going to be there.
Nice.
So, hey, Gabe. How you doing, man?
How's it going, Gabe?
Hey. What's up, Bear Native? Appreciate you joining us, man. That means a lot. Hey, Kevin. I don't think I've ever actually seen Kevin here. So I appreciate you joining us. Kevin, have you come before, or are you new? And then we have Chasity. Hey, Chasy's your wife. Everyone, we call it, not Chasity. I get in trouble if you call her that. What is it? Chas.
You can call her Chasity. That's fine. Just don't call her Chasity.
Oh, okay.
Don't add the extra T in there.
What's up, Chas? And then, hey, Ken, appreciate you joining us, man. And, and then we have Jason Klein. How you doing, Jason? I appreciate you joining us. Jason has been a huge supporter of Copper Johns for a very long time, as most of everyone has. And then we have Mr. Cruz himself. Appreciate you joining us, Mr. Healthy Bearded.
Hey, Cruz.
Hey, we were late. I'm not going to lie. We were cruising. Like I'm not going to admit to breaking any speed limits, but we cruised. Hey,
I
Mr.
had to follow him, so I will contest to
that. Dude, I was just cruising. Hey, what's up, Bruce City Bearded? And I'm almost done, so then we can hurry and say our highs, and then we can move forward. Tyson, I was on the page. Oh, you're Kevin. Well, how you doing, Kevin? I'm all happy. I'm like, he's the Bearded Texan on Instagram. He's a stud. His beard was amazing. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved his beard.
My wife's seen that. She said, that's a good looking beard.
No, right? I just looked at him like, I can do that. Chris, we made so many good connections for wholesale, and we sold a lot to upcoming barbers, and I think it went well. I really do. So what's up, AA Ron? AA Ron. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah.
K Bill. Okay. And then you have Amanda. What's up, Amanda? All right, so let's get started. So Casey, you and I have been hanging out since Friday or Thursday?
Friday.
And we have worked a little. We worked on scents a little. We went around and just got to know each other. We went to eat several times. I mean, you probably weigh, 30, 40 pounds heavier than you did at one point when you got here?
I might. It's very possible.
Yeah, we went to a nice steakhouse. Let's put it that way.
I never eat as much as I have since I've been here. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I'm like, you're here, let's go eat. I'm like, normally I wouldn't eat right now.
Spoiling me since I've been here, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm going full year. That's awesome, man.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, Scott? Hey, Nick. I appreciate it, Chris. I really do. So, Chris, sorry, I just said hi to Chris. So Casey.
Yep.
You're in my house. I think that's just cool. So why don't you tell me, even though I know quite a bit about you now, tell a little about yourself and what you do to everyone that's listening.
Well, I'm Casey. I'm
about to open my Coke Zero.
Live in the middle of nowhere in South Dakota, in a small town of about 400 people. I run a gas station in the next town over. That's a town of 250, so very small town living. And that's really me in a nutshell.
No, it's not. Tell them all about the rock band, about all the fun that you had growing up, where you know, there's a lot more to you than just that.
There is. I've played in a band. I've played in a few bands. I've owned a few businesses.
Tell them what businesses you've owned.
What's that?
Tell them what businesses you have owned.
I owned a shoe store. I owned a tobacco store, and I own a gas station now. So
that's why Casey's man cave is decked out. Yeah, that's what we call our quiet room when we it's not really like quiet room. It's where the guitars are and the drum set and all that, and the piano. And
I've got that. I've got the little gas pump in there. Everyone sees all the time. So that's where that comes from.
That is so cool.
That's what that represents.
So
it was a family-owned gas station. So I took it over from my mom just a couple years ago. I actually purchased it from my family, but I helped my mom run it for about 8 years. She passed from cancer a couple years ago now, but I helped her run it for 8 years while she was dealing with the treatments and stuff. So
see, and that's so awesome. Like I was telling you before, I think that's cool that you took care of her and took care of her business, even though you didn't own it. And that's like what I said is I grew up in Idaho, but my dad's parents got sick, my grandparents, and so we came back came to Utah, and that's how we kind of ended up in Utah.
Yeah, I actually left one of my businesses to go back and help her. So, and I'm grateful that I did that. That's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made, was to spend more time with mom before she passed.
Yeah, I bet. A lot of good memories. Yeah. You can't take away those memories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can't add on memories that you missed. So,
yeah. Well, and that's kind of like what I was telling you today is like I miss my kids because I'm so busy doing this, and we're trying to grow and try to get bigger. And you try to balance your life, but there's a point where you can't balance it like you want to, even though you can. Yeah. You can't, but you try to, and you miss your kids. You really do.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so you've been in the beard community for over a year, it feels like. So how did you become interested in the beard community? Like, how'd you find it? All that kind of stuff.
Well, obviously, I have a beard. That got me started. And then I decided, I wasn't really happy with my beard. I was considering shaving it. There was a time there where I wasn't using the proper products. So the beard didn't look good. It wasn't presentable. So I just searched online. I started searching online, looking on YouTube to see if there was any beard content that I could help myself with. Little did I know how much beard content is out there.
Oh, a ton.
Once, I found Dan C, I found Bluegrass Ken, I found J Cruz,
and he
and so then it just kind of kept I just kind of kept going and finding more and more people that are extremely positive, and the vibe of this community is perfect for kind of the mind state that I was in at the time. When I joined the community, I wasn't in the greatest mindset, and this community really helped pull me back to a positive mindset again.
So let me just address this real quick. Nick, we're still going to be doing 6 p.m. Eastern. Casey and I were just at a expo for Salt Lake Beauty and Barber Expo. And by the way, we found out if you want to be a good barber in Utah, you have to have multiple face tattoos. Like seriously, everywhere.
Or neck tattoos, one of the other.
But it was.
I'm sorry, I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat. So if anyone's, I'm sorry, I'm missing the chat there.
Who is this bluegrass fella you speak of? Oh, just mention that.
Just hit record.
Oh, just hit record. Yeah. And then we have another one. Tyson, how come you aren't all on the same screen? Huh? Because I did the dual screen. So shut up, Aaron. We did it this way because I thought he was going to be in a hotel. Huh?
I actually said, why don't we sit together? He's like, no.
It's uncomfortable.
No, I understand. This is more the way you run the streams, so it makes sense to do it this way.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so what are some of the weirdest questions that you've gotten about your beard? And guys, you comment too, because I'm always interested on some of the weird things people tell you.
Well, Duck Dynasty is something I always get, obviously. I'd say it's probably not weird because everyone probably gets that.
No, you have that perfect grayish black beard that's just like Duck Dynasty.
But the weirdest thing, honestly, is someone asked, when are you going to shave that thing? That's the weirdest thing someone's ever asked me. So, because obviously that's not going to happen.
Typical Saint fan. You shot it, Aaron. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? I would say the weirdest thing for me is, well, sometimes people will just come up and grab my beard. They won't even ask, and I think that's weird.
That's a little too personal.
Yeah, like some girl just came up and grabbed my beard and like yanked on it, and she's like, "Oh, it feels good." I'm like, "Why are you touching my beard?" Like, and I thought that was weird.
I think that, but could you please refrain from grabbing my beard?
See, is that beard real? Is the weirdest on my end? Yeah. I ask Kara weird stuff all the time. Good, buddy. Nick, I'm sorry, but no, Mike Saints lost, so what do I know? But all our assistants were sick from COVID. So, all right. So the next question is, wait for it. What do you do work toward? What do you work toward? There you go. What do you work toward in your free time?
Honestly, I do a lot of thinking in my free time. I'm a thinker. I think all the time. So in my free time, I'm always coming up with something. There's always something new coming up in my head. So, I like to spend as much time with my family in my free time as I can, if that's possible. I'd like to work towards getting more free time for family time. That's what I'd like to work towards.
Yeah, I think that's why you own a business. I own a business. I think the end goal is to be able to have enough to be able to, supply enough that we can hire people and all that kind of stuff and have that free time with our children.
Right.
And, absolutely. And unfortunately, some of my kids are too old and they're never home anymore. Like my high school kids, I'm just like, ugh. and you
I've
miss
got
them.
one. I've got one that's out of the house. She lives on her own. She's 19. She's doing really good. She's blown me away how well she's excelled. So she's
We
doing
got
really
a
good.
So Mike was called Santa Claus by a little kid in Kroger once, and his mom apologized, and I was like, ho, no worries. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Clayton Beard? I don't know if I said hi to you, man.
So, JP?
So, yeah, I would say when I work toward my free time, I don't know what free time's like anymore. I really don't.
Right.
I swear I'm working, then I go to bed, and then I work. But that's not a bad thing.
With you.
Huh?
I believe that with you. You are
Well,
constantly with
yeah. Except
Not
when I'm
only
at.
that, I mean, you get how many messages in a day? So that's, I mean, it's not work responding back, but it takes up time.
It does take up time. But yeah, I told Candace, I'm like, other than fulfilling orders, Monday we're off. I just need to recoup, and then after that, then we'll start at it, at the other stuff that we're working on.
Everyone needs a break,
right? Plus, the dang old root canal that I have to do.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
So you mentioned you have owned several companies in the past. So for myself and for all the people who are looking maybe to start a company, not necessarily in this industry, but just a general company, what have you learned about business and customer service that you can, tell everyone and help them and give them advice?
Well, I did take some business classes. So I did, I went to school for business. Probably the biggest thing I've learned is treat the customer right. The customer's not always right.
Yeah.
They say that in companies sometimes, but just treat them right. And customer service is a huge step in building a proper business and a successful business. You've got to have good customer service. What else could I say?
Well, while you're thinking, I think customer service is perfect. You said the customer's not always right, which is true, but they know what they want, but they don't know how to explain it. And so our job is to see exactly what they want, because they know what they want, they just can't explain it. And so you ask the right questions and
try to fulfill that need. Yep.
Yeah, because sometimes I want this. I'm like, well, do you really want this, or do you want something else? Because you don't, you know what I mean? So then you do all that, and you lost the phone again.
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
I'm having trouble with this.
So I agree with that. The customer service is vital, and that's something that I try to pride myself on. And so, your wife says you can't be greedy in business; it will never succeed.
Exactly.
It's true. Customer service is number one. You don't have business without customers. So there's a huge feedback, man.
Employees. If you're someone that does hire employees, you can't give too much, but you got to take care of your employees too.
Yeah.
That's especially in a town where I'm from. I'm from a really small town, so it's hard to kind of retain or even find employees. That's one of the biggest challenges in my area, because there's so few people there that it's hard to find employees. So being approachable, that's one thing I really like about Tyson, is you are extremely approachable. And I don't know that anyone would feel uncomfortable coming up and talking to you, even though you make a presence. You've got that presence, and you're, like you said to me before, people move out of your way when you're walking towards them.
Yeah.
But you're very approachable. You're a very kind person, and you want to help, and that's the kind of attitude you need to run a successful business as well.
Yeah. You want to be able to take care of your employees. Because you spend a ton of money and investing in them and investing in their learning so that they can do the job accordingly and correctly. And if you treat them like crap, they're just going to leave, and then you lost all that time and money in investing in them.
Exactly.
So, yeah. What's up, Mr. Corey? So do you have any other business, things that you've learned that you want to offer advice to? And Casey, there's a kind of some feedback. There wasn't the phone angle differently this time. I don't know if you guys can hear it. If you guys can't hear it, that's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm working with my phone here, so if I turn it down, does that help?
Well, we'll just keep going.
Okay.
No, it's still there. I don't know if people in the chat can hear it.
Let us know if you can hear it, guys.
So, yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. So what advice would you give a new company trying to grow, like me and like most of these the small batch beer companies and stuff like that? What advice would you give new companies? Or starting
I
out?
guess I was going to add this to the last one. Make smart business decisions to move forward. Don't try to grow too fast. Don't try to seek too much without taking the right precautions, and just take your time and think about things before you move into a big decision. That's one thing that's very important, just to keep that security and with the business. But patience, you got to have patience too. There's a lot of times in a business that things aren't going to be going right, or the way that you want it to be, but that doesn't mean it's not going to in the next couple months, or 3 months down the road. Things might 100% turn around, and things could be 100% different. So patience, you got to have patience in business.
Yeah, I agree completely with that. I lack patience at times, and I get a little discouraged. I see that. I do see that. I see myself getting discouraged like that. And
I'm right there with you, Tyson. I'm one to jump to decision, because I'm a thinker so much. I jump to decisions pretty quick sometimes. So I have to remind myself to just be patient and think about it. You froze up on my end. Are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And you're not frozen on mine. But yeah, Mark, I don't know. I didn't do anything. It's weird. But every time I talked, I could hear myself on Casey's. So I'm glad everything's going. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? All right. So now we have the announcement, the special announcement. So
is that me cutting out?
Well, maybe we would not have the announcement. I was just joking.
Yeah, Casey, I'm losing you.
What?
I'm losing you. Or do you still have me on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can totally see you.
The signal's not working right for me here.
I not know what to say. You want to hurry and log off and log right back on?
Oh no.
That's what we get for being late and getting barely on time.
Do you have Wi-Fi here, right?
Yeah, but I don't know my password. Candace does.
Let me get Candace here to see if I can log onto your Wi-Fi, and then.
Yeah. So Dagan says he can hear you and see you. Hey, appreciate you joining, buddy. Oh, I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I keep saying buddy today. I never say buddy. To say I know what not. Yeah. No, so today, seriously, there's probably 2,000 or 3,000 people that came today, and we saw so many. It was amazing. There were some amazing barbers. Like every barber there was amazing. So they're turning me off.
Sorry,
I can't see Casey anymore. Casey, why don't you log off and then log back on in StreamYard?
Okay. I'll jump off quick. Sorry.
No, you're totally. Oh, I see you now. Sorry, guys. I apologize for this. And then this. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, he froze. I agree. I saw that. And then also right at the very end, I saw him. But yeah, there was a lot of people. We got to meet a couple of new beer companies that, hey, you just wait, buddy. Well, it's about to happen. We got to meet a couple of new beer companies and amazing people. And we got to swap some products and stuff like that. So I know. When I dance, I bite my lower lip and just. Mm-hmm. So I had similars on my show yesterday. It happens. I'm not worried. Is this the Matrix? Absolutely. Yeah, I think everyone knows what it is. And there he is.
I'm back.
All right.
All right. I should have.
I didn't hold the fort very well. I'm not gonna lie.
That's my dad is running out because I've been using it so much. So.
Okay. Well, you have been around, and you do love watching beard content.
I do, yes. It's nonstop. I got a lot to catch up on because I've missed a bunch the last few days. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, I missed so much as of late. It's just I feel bad, but there's only so much you can do in a day, unfortunately. All right, so the special announcement. So I would say the past 4 or 5 months, I have gone to capacity of what I can do. And I've needed help. I've needed to be able to have someone take on the paperwork, so to speak, take on some of the roles on things that I'm missing out on because I can't, because I'm either making product or I'm responding to people or I'm doing responding to emails, and things were turning onto the wayside. And so, truthfully, I've been searching and talking, and I will say this: I've been praying, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, Casey called, and Casey's like, "Hey, Tyson, I'm really interested in," and he's like, "You can say no," and I'm like, "Well, just what's up?" And he came and just said, "We are really, really interested, me and my wife, on purchasing a portion of your company," and it just fit. Casey and I, we talked and all that kind of stuff. I would say it took about 2 or 3 months, no, maybe 3 or 4 months.
It was 3 or 4 months probably.
To get everything done, to get the lawyers involved and all that. And so I recently sold a small portion. No one needs to know how much it was, to Casey. So Casey is now part owner of Copper John's. And I'm not going to lie, Casey has already helped me immensely. He's filled out a lot of paperwork. We've already got UPCs on the way. And now when I went to the show and I've got to meet even more, I'm just so excited for our company to grow. So unfortunately, this week has been really hard for me. I have some severe tooth pain, and it's been one thing after another for me, I swear. And so, but he has been amazing, and it's been just so much fun to get to know him. And I'd like to welcome Casey as part of the Copper John family, and you're going to see him around a lot. You won't see him on a lot of the stuff anymore and reviewing, just because he's now an owner. But I'm really excited to have Casey part of the team.
I'm ecstatic to be part of the team, Tyson. Both me and my wife appreciate you giving us this opportunity to help you, because that's what I'm here to do. So no joke. So I talked to him last night. So there's a thing called minutes that you do as a company. And you sit there and you talk about things that are coming up, things that you want to do, things that are maybe a concern for you, that type of stuff. And then you write them down and all that kind of stuff. And one thing I asked Casey is, I'm like, Casey, truthfully, why did you do this? And he's like, I wanted to help you. And I took it back, and it meant a lot. So dead serious, guys. Super excited, super humbled, and I've been worried this whole weekend. I'm like, I hope this is what he wanted. I hope this is like everything he met his expectations and more and everything. So, because I'm excited that he's a part of it. Well, I didn't come out here to try to meet expectations. Like I said, I came out here to help you. So, this has been an incredible experience. That can't even explain. That really doesn't even say it. Everything about this trip has been wonderful. So I thank you for that, Tyson.
No, I appreciate it.
Candace.
Yeah. So Nick goes, wow, how are you taking this in? I'm sure it was hard for you to let go. So it was. And it still will be. And I told Casey, I'm like, this is going to take some time to figure out what we're supposed to be doing, because he came in and said, let's do this. Let's work. And I'm like, I don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
That's all part of figuring out, just figuring out where I can fit in, where I can help. And and how to fill that role for you.
Yeah.
But
you got to try all the new stuff coming out, all the testers, and which there's a lot, guys. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot coming. And there's one that he absolutely loved that'll be coming here shortly.
Get ready.
So, but yeah, Nick, yeah, it's not hard to have Casey a part of it. What's hard is for me to let go. I would agree with that because you're secure in what you're doing and how it's been done, and so. But Kate, I'm not worried at all. I'm sure Casey's been taking over some things, and it's been.
Well, Tyson built this as a family business. He always wanted it to be a family business, and I didn't want to take that. That wasn't my plan to take that away. That was the last thing I wanted to do, and that's why I said you can tell me no. Just but I want to be part of the family. And I feel like we can be. It's going to be one big Copper Johns family. So that's what we are. That's what, even with the customers, you're all part of the Copper Johns family. So
how you doing, Ann? I appreciate you. Ann just retired as of Thursday, and so I got to give her a big hug on Thursday, and hopefully I get to see her. Actually, we're going to do lunch, a bunch of people, so it'll be fun. But I appreciate that, Ann. So I'm just reading what everyone is. Wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't see any comments. So
no, I know. Everyone is saying congratulations to you. I'm just trying.
Thank you, everyone.
Now Vata goes, there's one more reason to support Copper Johns. It's true. No, when I say everyone has said congratulations. I can go down the list. We have this Vata. Wait, what? Casey's co-owner or going to work for Copper Johns? No, he's co-owner. We sold him a small portion, just like he said. So it's still going to be family, even if he's a part of it, and we'll just be two families. But it's a great opportunity for both of us.
My family's just helping your family join in on the ride, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, that should be a bit easier to manage for you now, Tyson. You look well. No. Our goal is to grow and keep growing and make it so that we never get time to settle. It's true. Our goal is to just grow and be able to do this both full time, both just working hard. And so that's our goal. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He built this as a family. This is why I'm sure it was hard for Tyson. Yep, I get that, Nick. But there comes a time where you can't do it by yourself. And me and Candace did it. We maxed out. I mean, Candace slept 3 hours this week, or yesterday and today combined, and I slept 6. And the only reason why I slept a little bit last night is because we were doing the show, and so that's how it works. All right, what's up, Aaron? Tyson, am I able to
not just Candace, but your whole family kicks in.
Oh, yeah. Ellie was up until midnight.
Yep.
The tumbler, packing soaps and helping me there. Had her extra large gloves on her extra small hands. Cute little girl.
They would have fit me just like mine. So
this is a really good observation. Does Casey fish?
I do fish. I like to fish. I'm not. Honestly, my wife got me into fishing more. So when I was managing a shoe store before I opened my shoe store, we lived it down right on the Missouri River in southern South Dakota, and we would go out fishing every single day. So love fishing.
So Casey will be working from South Dakota because he owns a business there as well. And then as we grow, we talked about that, and he loves Utah. And when we have a facility here and all that kind of stuff, I think he and I will be working together closely in Utah.
Yep. I hope so.
I should have let you answer that. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's all right.
Happy for you, Tyson, and future Copper Johns. It's going to be exciting to see where you are headed. I appreciate it, Ryan. Right. And I hope you're doing well, Ryan. What's funny is we were going to. Oh, it was his birthday? Happy birthday, man.
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay. So what's funny is Russ, Casey, and I were going to go fishing. We were going to go to Park City, but we we just didn't have time. We were going to go to breakfast at Park City this morning, and we ended up just staying at the booth because they let in the VIPs, and so we just wanted to talk to everyone and get to know everyone there. So Chas, Casey and I have talked about moving to Utah in the future. And mind you guys, this is Casey's wife. We still have the business to run back at home, but we were excited to explore all those options. There you go.
You'll love it out here, Chas.
It's gorgeous.
She's jealous that I'm out here and she's not. I tell you that. Unfortunately, she had to work. She had to stay at home and work. So.
Oh, I appreciate it, Jason. I really do. And then, sorry. Oh, wait. Congrats again, Casey. Please don't get a mullet, even if Tyson wants you to get a mullet. Hey.
I don't think I have enough for a mullet. I wouldn't dare try to compete with Tyson's mullet.
Oh, whatever. We saw some really good mullets, though. We saw like Joe and Taylor-esque. I think he would have given Joe a run for his money. Actually, I think that mullet was epic. It really was. Yep. Casey ran over to him, gave him a business card, and said, "Hey, check out the mullet competition." And he's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "In March." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll sign up."
I'm gonna get a light on here, Tyson.
Okay. All right. Russ, Cruz, absolutely 2 awesome families merging. I believe so. I haven't ever actually talked to Chas, but Casey and I talk almost daily now, and he has a lot of good ideas that we've already implemented, and we are implementing. So he has some really good stuff. All right. What are you most excited about working with Copper Johns? Not with me, just working with Copper Johns, like the business, like.
Helping this community. That's one thing I'm excited about. I love this community so much, and to be able to have a hand in helping people more with Copper Johns, I'm excited about. I'm excited, obviously, just about helping you, Tyson. We talked about that.
Yeah.
That was one of my main reasons. Copper Johns is one of my favorite companies I've used. It's probably the best product I've used, and that's another reason is I 100% have faith in this company and in you, Tyson.
Thanks,
I know we can take this to where you want it to go. I have 100% faith.
So, and we have a huge announcement coming in October that you guys are going to like, wait, what? It's pretty cool. I'm excited. Yeah, I took him to. So yesterday, my son's in a play. It's called Urinetown, like URINE, Urinetown, and a part of it, they go what when their name is mentioned. So today on stage, when they're having the competitions and teaching and stuff like that, we did a giveaway, and they're like, Copper Johns is doing a giveaway, and we both, Casey and I, both look at each other and we go, what? It was funny. Does it involve pumpkins? No, it doesn't.
My son was in that play, and he did an amazing job.
Yeah, he's fun.
He blew me away on how talented he is.
He definitely has some talent, and I think he can go somewhere if he takes it serious.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm most excited about for working with Copper Johns and yourself is just we have come up with ideas that I personally haven't thought of. We have come up with ideas that are doable, and we have a lot of things that are going to be implemented here shortly, and I'm excited to see what everyone thinks about it, tries, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. So, I'm sorry?
You got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah. So where do we see the company in 5 years?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean, where do I see the company in 5 years? I see the company growing exponentially. I see this company doing exactly what you want it to do. Because, like I said, this with the product that you've got, and with you as a person, how you're so approachable, and
I see this company growing exponentially.
Yeah. And Mark, 100%.
There you go.
I've already told Casey, I'm like, you don't understand.
There's lots of things we've been talking about that I see happening in that 5 years, before that 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that I want to get done, and that's one of them. I want to be able to do giveaways and have people come out here and to do fishing trips and four-wheeling and snowmobiling and all that fun stuff. So I wish I got paid already. My friend has a stream going on. All the donations are going to the March of Dimes Foundation. He lost his little sister due to the disease the foundation collects for. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, let us know. Hey, we already nationwide, Russ. I'm just joking. No, I agree. That's what I want too. Copper John's tour. That would be fun. We're going to be doing that here shortly. Like Casey and I have already talked about it. We're going to be doing a lot of things around the country. Sorry for the random comment. It's not at all random. It's okay, buddy. It's okay to want to help other people.
sorry, I'm losing light in here. So,
Yeah, there's that big window that my son tore down the blinds.
that's the one I'm sitting in front of.
No, it's not. It's called snowmobiling. It's not snow machine. Where are you from? No, really, where are you from? Where do they call snow machine? I never heard that. Yeah. So, do you see the company anywhere else? What goals do you have?
Will I be giving away anything?
Blame the home.
I don't want to say anything.
Blame the homeowner on the light.
I don't want to say anything you don't want me to say. So.
Okay, fair point. Hey, Nick, we've answered that question. That's why I ignored it. I was going to go back to that. But if you want to rewind it just a little bit, that was one of the first questions I asked him. So I wasn't trying to ignore you. Alaska. Oh, please. I'll be going to Alaska again. That was amazing. Copper John's band. No. Even though I do play the drums and he plays the guitar.
I play bass.
Isaac actually plays electric guitar and acoustic guitar.
We could have a band.
And my daughter's learning piano.
There you go.
Be a weird band. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
It'd be the Doors all over.
Yeah. All right. Here, so we've been working all day. We have a lot still to do. I do. So here comes my famous Would You Rathers. And then after that, I'm going to be doing my weekly gallery giveaway. First, Would You Rather. Would you rather eat a bowl of grasshoppers or sing in front of 1,000 people?
Sing in front of 1,000 people.
Really? You would?
I would.
You with the anxiety in front of people?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you were in a band.
Overeating a bowl of grasshoppers? Yes. I can't even stand grasshoppers when they jump on you and land on you. That little how they grab onto you, that just drives me nuts. That's one of my pet peeves is grasshoppers jumping on my leg or something. Oh,
Really?
It sends me through the wall when they
See, mine is flies. I hate flies just flying in my face and mosquitoes. It drives me crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah. You can tell the story. I hate. Oh, you can tell the story.
We were driving. Tyson was driving me around yesterday, and he picked up a soda and took a drink, and
I can still feel
coughed up a fly.
Yeah, I guess it was in the straw, and also it just was here. I had to do the cough and the phlegm chaser and all that kind of stuff to try to get it out. Oh, that was the worst. I hate flies. Utah's my favorite place. With the mountains and the lakes, I come up at least 3 to 5 times a year to my family who lives there. Absolutely, that's how I feel.
Marty, the mountains here, the landscape is just incredible. This is something I don't get to see in South Dakota. It's flat as can be in South Dakota. So this mountain landscape and the people are amazing here. The people are so friendly.
Yeah, when we went to a place called Timber Mine, it's a really nice steak restaurant. Right at the mouth of the canyon, so we got to be really close to the mountains.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That doesn't bother me at all, buddy. All right. Would you rather be invisible or be able to read minds?
Oh, I think I'd rather be able to read minds.
Yeah, I think I would rather be able to read minds and just be a killer salesman.
Exactly.
And then no,
And if
hey,
you're invisible, uh, no one can even see you. I mean, what's the advantage of being invisible unless you're trying to do things you're not supposed to be doing anyway?
it's true. And the first thing I think of was like, you could rob a bank.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you could do invisible, but I don't know that those are things I'm really looking to do.
Right. Right. I agree. Hey, we're on. Appreciate you joining us, man.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
Ron. What's up, buddy?
All right. Would you rather be a giant hamster or a tiny rhino?
I'm gonna say a tiny rhino, just for Andrew.
I actually would rather be a tiny
Because
rhino. Hamsters,
if
they're
you're a
just big,
giant hamster, you're never gonna find a wheel you can run around in anyway.
and they're just hamsters. They're like a mouse. Like,
Right.
But a tiny rhino, you could poke some people.
You could do more damage than a giant hamster, probably.
What's up, Mike? Appreciate you joining us here, buddy.
Hey, Chris. How's it going?
So those who have joined late, we had made an announcement that Casey is now part owner of Copper John's. He had bought a small portion, and really, really excited and humbled that he would want to even be a part of the company. So I just want to let everyone know who hasn't found out yet. All right. Next, would you rather? Would you rather be beautiful or hilarious?
I'd rather be hilarious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is
I
that?
like to make people laugh. I don't know. I just like to make people smile. And sometimes I think I'm funny, but I'm really not that funny. So I think I'd rather be hilarious than beautiful. I've already got a beautiful wife. I don't need
Oh, snap. No, I think being funny, especially as a teacher, as a salesman, as an owner,
Yep.
I think being funny would be hilarious, would be a
I don't
benefit.
know if I can get in any better light here, guys. I'll try.
Oh, you look great, man.
Okay.
You don't need to stress at all. All right. So just so you guys are aware that my stream always only goes rather around an hour. So, but what I always do, appreciate it, man. I really do. Aaron, I'm already beautiful.
There you go, Aaron.
Rather be a moose so I can beat up and up hate crews. So what we do is we always do a weekly gallery giveaway, and what that is if you go to my website, you can actually enter into a gallery post, and I have to accept it, and with that, you get entered into a weekly giveaway. And so I just choose kind of like the best picture, one that we would use on a regular basis if we were doing advertising with that. And this week, and again, you can always post in there. It actually tells me when someone posts in there so I can do it. This week is actually Kevin, who we just talked to, the Bearded Texan. And if you haven't seen it, I think that was my last post with his huge white beard. It's just glorious. I love his stuff. He looked really good. And so just so you guys are aware, that's who won.
Congrats, Kevin.
What's up, Mark? Yeah, congrats. I really appreciate you submitting that. And hit me up. Actually, I'll send you a $25 gift card at the end of the show. I have your email and all that stuff. So, Donnie, CEO of Mullets. Oh, Donnie's here. Or nope. It just moved on me. What's up, Donnie?
Hey,
Appreciate you joining us here. Hey. It moved on me again. Awesome, Casey. I really do appreciate Kevin. I really do appreciate you doing that for us. All right, Mr. Casey. We don't really have a lot going on after this. Do you want to talk about anything else before we kind of end? It's a really short cast tonight, just because it's a later time, and
We got stuff to put away too.
Yeah, from the show, and so
I just want to say thank you, Tyson. Thank you, and to you and to your family for allowing us to have, like I said, to have this opportunity to not only help you, but to help this community that I've come to love so much.
And I appreciate you reaching out. It came at the perfect time.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what the future entails for both of us. I'm excited to meet your wife. She seems so supportive and loving to you, and all in board completely with being a part of Copper Johns, which is makes it so nice. And so I can't wait to meet her. And
she wants to help too. She's willing to help wherever she can.
yeah, and that's one thing I know for a fact that you'll do is before you even were a part of Copper Johns, you were helping.
Yep.
And that means a lot. And it's really cool that that you were able to this happen.
Yeah. Thank you.
So again, if you guys have any questions for Casey or myself, please put them in. We're just about to end. So hey, Ron, I really do appreciate it. We tried to we were one of the people trying to listen. We wanted to do a live on IG with the show, but I'm not joking.
We wanted to the last few days, but we just it didn't. There wasn't a time, so.
Well, then we were at the show. There was some time to lag that we could have done it, but the music and the speaking was so loud.
It was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do
it. We had to yell to even talk to anyone. We had to yell at each other, and we were standing right next to each other.
My voice started cracking at the end. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because we were yelling so much. So, all right, everyone. I truly appreciate you guys joining us. For now on, like I said, it's always going to be 9 p.m. or 6 p.m. Eastern. Just this week, we had to do it at Casey. Will you be a few stickers?
Oh, you want me to make a sticker like Tyson's where he's playing drums?
Yeah, yeah, for Beer Brothers. Yeah, we'll have to think about that one on how to put that in. But I appreciate you guys all for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
If you have any questions for us, hit us up on IG, and we'll answer. So have a great night, guys. Appreciate y'all.